So I grew up playing Uncharted, so I am a very big fan of the franchise. So when they announced that they were making an Uncharted movie, you bet your bottom dollar, I was super excited for it. But then they announced that Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg were going to be taking over the roles of Nathan Drake and Victor Sullivan. Then I got a little less excited. Now, I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form that Tom Holland or Mark Wahlberg are bad actors. I do enjoy their movies. But you can definitely tell they put them in this movie in the leading roles only to sell tickets, you know? If a little kid sees Tom Holland as Nathan Drake in a poster, obviously they're going to be like, Mommy, Spider-Man is in a movie. Let's go watch it. And kids bring families. So there you go. Now, I want to show you a picture of Tom Holland as Nathan Drake and Mark Wahlberg as Victor Sullivan, and you tell me if you think they look like those characters. So here's Tom. Okay, there you go. And here is Mark Wahlberg. I don't know about you, but for me, they aren't Drake and Sully. You know, they don't even act like them or sound like them in the movie, you know? Now, I do understand, and this is kind of jumping to another point, I do understand that they want to bring younger people into the movie, maybe to either connect with younger audiences or because they just want to tell a younger, they want to make these characters younger so they can make other movies and see them grow over the years. I get that. But I really didn't want to watch an origin story here, you know, and I think the characters are much more interesting when they are older. You know, I wanted to see an adventure with the characters that I grew up with, and I don't feel that I got that in this movie. You know, not only that, Uncharted isn't anything new. You have seen adventure movies like this before and probably done better. I don't know if you guys saw the fan film of Uncharted with Nathan Fillion, but that captured the magic of Uncharted better than this movie did in only 15 minutes. I showed my family that video right after we finished watching it, and they all agreed unanimously, yeah, that was a little bit better than the movie. But, you know, putting all that aside, the movie is fun and entertaining. You know, you got to give credit where credit is due. They do a great job at making this movie fun to watch. The dynamic between Mark and Tom are pretty good. You can't deny it. They seem to work well on screen. Not only that, the banter, the snarky comments at each other, the emotional scenes together do work. In fact, I would even add the performances weren't really that bad. I loved that they brought Sophia Ali as Chloe Fraser. I really do think she captured the character of Chloe, you know, from the games. Antonio Banderas was definitely a highlight of the film. He really felt like a villain from the Uncharted games. And Tati Gabrielle did a good job, you know. Not only that, the action was incredibly entertaining, although very unbelievable, but most definitely exciting. You know, I've heard a couple of people say that they didn't like how unbelievable the movie was, but to that I say, play an Uncharted game and then talk to me about unbelievability, okay? What makes an Uncharted game so fun in the first place is how incredibly unbelievable it is. I mean, for goodness sake, you have to kill a Yeti in the second game. Yeah. Finally, the adventure of the movie was really fun. You know, every location that these characters go to felt really cool to look at, not only visually, but the puzzles that they were trying to solve, the mystery that they were trying to locate, the treasure that they were trying to find. All that was really interesting to watch and exciting, you know. In the end, you know, my biggest problems with this movie are literally the actor choices, and it's a bit ununique. But putting that aside, the movie is fun, and I do think that most people will enjoy it. I think the people on Rotten Tomatoes, the fans, not the critics, the fans gave it like a 90-something%. Like, that's pretty big, and I do understand why, because the movie is fun. It's a fun watch. But I can't really get past those issues that I have with it, so I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. But it's kind of more on like the higher side of the 3. Like, if it was out of 10, it'd be like a 6 instead of a 5. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. 3 out of 5. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Make sure that you like, that you subscribe, and that you hit that little notification bell. That way you get notified every single time I post a video. Also, comment down below. Did you like Mark Wahlberg and Tom as Drake and Sully? Did you like this movie at all? Did you hate this movie? Which game is your favorite? Let me know that in the comments. I would love to read those. Other than that, have a wonderful day and peace.